Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. Folks, it's raining traveling knives. I'm telling you. We've got us another knife here that's going to be making its travels around to different channels. And I just want to say right off the bat, if you're a channel that would like to review this knife and participate in this traveling knife, why, please get a hold of Ray at North Star Knife Reviews. This is just another fantastic traveling knife, something a little different. It's nice to see different kinds of knives and to be able to review different kinds of knives. And it's a great way for channels just to get to know one another. So please, I highly encourage you to participate in this traveling knife. Now, this knife was given to me by Ray to get it started on its journey. And he handed it to me personally. And that's when we attended the Twin Cities Knife Show. If you haven't seen that video, why, check it out. Ray and I just had a fantastic time there at the show. And I've put up several videos on the different knife makers and showing some of the beautiful, absolutely wonderful custom knives that they're making. And we kind of took turns shooting the video. Had our friend Kevin behind the camera shooting the videos, and we kind of alternated every other table. So not only are there great videos of these great knives here on Knife Delights, but also check out North Star Knife Reviews. He did a whole series of uploaded videos on the interviews and the custom knives that he saw. So just a fantastic time up there. But anyway, he handed me this knife. He says, let's start another traveling knife. So this particular knife here is a Grandway. And I could not find this particular model online, so it must be one of their older models. I need something to wipe that off. Oh, I put all my cleaning rags. I got them all soaking. Get some of these fingerprints off of here. Wipe this off just a little bit. So you have this really nice drop point blade right here. We'll just check out a couple measurements here before we get started too far. So it looks like it's right around 3.5 inches, just a smidgen over. Maybe 3 5/8. And then we got an overall length here of, what do we got? About 8 1/4, roughly. It is a good stout, heavy knife, I can tell that. You really know you're holding the knife here. And there's another shot at that tang stamp, Grandway. Got the cross in the middle. And on the pile side, you see here, it is made out of 440C steel. Is that focusing, I hope? There's a shot. So yeah. So that's the first blade. Of course, it is a lock back here. And then this is an interesting second blade. Check this out. So it's technically a multi-tool, right? We've got our cap lifter there. And I don't know if this is meant to be a big can opener. Ray says he uses this blade here. He says it's great for opening up, you know, the clam packs, cutting through that plastic. And I can see where that's a nice little hook that would... It's almost like a karambit on the end, isn't it? Karambit blade. Talon. So that's an interesting second blade. Now, before we go any further, I finally found my scale. Let's just, for kicks and grins, check out a weight on this. And we're starting out with grams here. It's got 145 grams and 5.1 ounces. So it's got some heft to it. Alrighty. It has some very nice wood inlays on it. That's really nice wood grain right there, that pattern. And I don't know if these bolsters, if they're nickel silver or if they're stainless steel. It's hard to tell. As thick as it is, I'm wanting to say it's probably stainless steel, but I don't know for sure. There's your back springs there. Nice and clean. Not too bad. You can feel, I mean, if you run your thumbnail there, you can see it's a little uneven, but all in all, fit finish is pretty nice on this knife. That's nice and smooth there. That's well done. The couple little things that I noticed right away is you do have this sticking way up. It would be kind of hard to carry this in your pocket. This would be perfect for a sheath on your belt. So I think this would kind of tear your pockets up just a little bit. And the other thing is, whenever you have these style of knives and you have this sticking way up, it doesn't make it as comfortable when you're trying to cut with it, because you've got this kind of digging into you. It's not bad, but it's just something to keep in mind, especially as high up as that blade there sticks up. So I did try doing some research on this. Again, I could not find this particular model. I went to the Grandway website. This model was not shown, but they have a whole variety of different knives. They are budget friendly. I don't know what this knife in particular cost, but I can say they're easy on the wallet. And from what I could understand, these are made in either Russia or Ukraine. And I'm not sure if they got plants in both places or just where the actual manufacturing takes place. But, you know, this is a good stout knife, though. It's got a really nice edge on it. Ray's got a nice edge on it, that's for sure. Look at that. Very nice. Feels very sharp. And 440C, again, is a pretty good steel. And it's good in the fact that if you need to touch it up, you can. It's not hard to sharpen. Well, there you have it, folks. Just a quick down and dirty on this Grandway knife. Again, I mentioned there's several traveling knives out there, so it's hard to keep track of them all. I just did a video earlier on a Imperial traveling fish knife from Terry's Knives and Man Stuff, so it's going to be making its way around. And I look forward to hearing from Ray, or if a channel wants to contact me directly, you can contact me and I'll get this knife in the mail to you. So until next time, have a very delightful day.